Uh-huh. I know. Yeah, why would you not call me? Like, I don't understand. Why would you not call me, your best friend, to say, hey, do you think I could talk to your husband? Or can I pull up at your house? I would like to have a conversation with your husband. I like his male perspective. But run it by me first. Like, I don't understand what a lot of you females, let me tell you something. If you don't have a husband, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But there's certain lines that should not be crossed in a marriage, in a relationship, okay?
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today, and this is of a woman whose best friend tried to hook up with her husband, supposedly after she threatened the man with divorce. So this is the absolute classic where you have women out here, no pun intended, fiending for other women's men, and it just goes hilariously. So let's jump into the video. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
Husband came home one day and said, babe, I need to tell you something, but I don't want you to get mad. I'm like, okay, like, what happened? He's like, no, babe, this was kind of weird, but I'm gonna tell you, because, you know, if I don't tell you, I want you to find out or some way or the other, or, you know, or go through my phone and you think I'm trying to hide something, but I'm gonna tell you. I said, what's up, babe? Like, what happened? He's like, well, you know, one of your girls, one of your friends, one of my so-called friends, one of my girls, text him talking about, hey, boo. I'm already like, what? Hey, boo. Hey, boo, by any chance, are you busy? I just need a male's perspective. I need a male's advice. And I kind of want to, like, talk to you about it. Is there any way that I could, like, pull up after work or something and us talk about it? Girl, wait, say what now? And this is my girl, my so-called girl. This is my friend. This is, like, you know, we besties, you know?
Yeah, so women do this to each other all the time, by the way. I think a lot of people understand at this point that women will oftentimes chase men who already have garnered attention from other women. It doesn't particularly matter if the man is married. If anything, if you're a married guy, you probably get more attention from these women. So here we have this woman's best friend trying to hook up with the husband. And I find situations like this to be funny, because women oftentimes brush it off as if it's nothing if a man has concerns. Okay, so if a man says, hey, I don't like that you have all of these guy friends, I don't like that these dudes are talking to you and you're entertaining conversations with them, we get called insecure for calling that out. Okay, so just bear that in mind as we see videos like this. I think it's very hypocritical that, you know, you oftentimes have these women who are sitting here saying, well, she's trying to steal my man. You know, maybe you're just being insecure. You ever consider that? Let's continue.
No. First of all, I don't know. Listen, let me tell you something. This has nothing to do with being insecure or anything like that. My thing is, why would you not call me to talk to my husband? Like, yeah. Why would you not? So when my husband told me, I'm like, okay, like, and I know where y'all coming from. Some of y'all, well, why is she so comfortable, you know, calling your husband? Why is she so comfortable even reaching out to your husband? Because my husband's that guy. No, just like, but my husband, he's a really nice guy. Like, he really is a genuine person. Like, so, and she's like family. It's like family. So you kind of feel like, well, why not? But let me tell you something. There's certain boundaries and certain lines that should not be crossed. Like, I don't understand, you know, this is my, first of all, calling him boo is diabolical. But okay, I'm still in my head like, okay, maybe she didn't mean it like that, you know. So what I do, I called her and I say, hey girl, you know, I want to talk to you. I told her, let's meet up. We met up and I told her, girl, like, why did you reach out to my husband talking about, hey boo, can I pull up after work where you're at? So, you know, because I need a male's perspective. Like, she's like, well, you know, because I need a guy's perspective. And, you know, your husband, I think he's a good guy. He's a good husband. He's a good person. He's a good sibling. He's a good this. He's a good that.
Yeah, so this is what people do when they try and snake you, is they try and pull the plausible deniability card. And I absolutely hate this when people double down. You know that they're trying to feed you some BS, but they just try and paint it like, oh, it's nothing to worry about. And they pull the whole plausible deniability thing. I think it's absolutely disgusting. And for the record, I actually agree with this woman. You know, I don't think people should be out here contacting the husbands and wives of other people. For example, okay, if I have a friend and he has a wife, you can bet that I am never going to be DMing that wife. I have no reason to be DMing my friends' wives or girlfriends or anything like that. It's completely ridiculous. I'm not adding them on Facebook. I'm not sending them messages. I'm not hanging out one on one. Why? Because it's disrespectful. And I agree with this woman. It crosses a boundary. Completely disgusting, in my opinion.
Uh-huh. I know. Yeah, why would you not call me? Like, I don't understand. Why would you not call me, your best friend, to say, hey, do you think I could talk to your husband? Or can I pull up at your house? I would like to have a conversation with your husband. I like his meal but run it by me first. Like, I don't understand what a lot of you females, let me tell you something. If you don't have a husband, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But there's certain lines that should not be crossed in a marriage, in a relationship, okay? If you want anything to do with my husband, talk to my husband, you could call me. Okay, I got you. Hey, babe, you know, old girl said she wanted some advice. You think you could? But you wanted to link up after work, calling him boo. That's crazy. Listen, don't ignore the red flags with these so-called friends that say, like, girl, you know, you my bestie, you my this, you my that. But at the end of the day, you don't know their true intentions. So I know it's not about being insecure or not trusting my husband. It's not about that. Even my husband felt uncomfortable. Even my husband was like, man, babe, like, I don't even know why she's so comfortable texting me like that. This is why her guy or her baby daddy or the person she used to be with don't even like me. I don't even do stuff to dudes, but they get mad at me because the way their girlfriends or wives are reacting when they see me. And that's just the reality of it, okay? A lot of people don't like my husband because just who my husband is and the way he carries himself. But let me tell you something. You don't need to check my husband. Check who you are with. At the end of the day, when my husband came and told me, I appreciated that he told me because it's true. Like, if my husband hides it, then it's like, okay, why? That's weird. The fact that my husband told me, I was cool. I was happy about it. But I definitely had to confront her. Her excuse made no excuse. But you know what? Just because you're a good friend, you let things go. Stop letting things go when people show you their true colors. That's all I'm saying.
And you know what? I actually totally agree with this woman. I thought this was going to be a video about how she threatened to divorce her man. Maybe she did on some other video. And then that was the end result, was that the friend tried to hook up with the husband. But it doesn't seem like that is the case. I actually agree with what this woman's saying. I think this is something that should not be overlooked. I don't care what gender you are. Right? If you're a dude and you've got a wife or something and your quote unquote friends are trying to send her DMs, in my opinion, oh hell no, man. You know, and a lot of people in society, they'll try and call you insecure. They'll try and call you, you know, all of these different buzzwords to try and shame you. But at the end of the day, it's highly disrespectful. And this is what women do, man. They do this a lot to each other. They try and implode each other's relationships, their marriages, things like this. If you go out there and you ask married women, or if you talk to women who are in long-term relationships, over the years, many of them have had many friends who try and snake that boyfriend, quote unquote friends, I say. But guys, we're going to be leaving it there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.